All right, folks, well, our first featured act, I say acts because I'm going to introduce one. She's going to introduce her, I'm going to say better half.
That better half.
I'm going to say better half. Ladies and gentlemen, please big round of applause for KatieRose.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How's everything? Is this in your way?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can move it. There, now you can see me fine. I've lost 2 pounds. You know, I'm getting older. I have to admit that now. I'm more mature. I used to say old, but no, I'm more mature. And I think somebody out there could relate to that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, I'm at that age where I've seen it all, done it all, heard it all. I just can't remember it all. And you know, at this time in my life, and you know, I'm 67 years old. What?
Whoa!
I'd like to have a gasp out there. Can we do it again? I'm 67 years old.
No! 49, 49.
Claws help too. And I can some boosting up. But you know what that makes me? That makes me a sextagenarian. Don't you love the sound of that word? Sextagenarian. But you know what? I'm married to a septuagenarian.
All right.
And you know what that means? That means one of us can't remember what it is and the other one's always looking for it. You know, it's fun being married to a septuagenarian. My husband has OCB. I always get this wrong, but I'm going to try this. Orderly compulsive behavior. Right, dear?
Close.
What is it?
It's conscientious.
Oh, orderly conscientious behavior. Okay, what this means is that when we go into Costco together, everything's got to be in order. Have anybody ever seen anything in order in Costco? Well, one day we walked in with they had brand new carts, and it was just a 1/4 of an inch out, and the little gate thing wouldn't go down. And he goes, "Oh, I can fix that." I said, "No, honey, we'll just get another cart. We don't need to fix it, or let me shake it, maybe that'll go." He had to put it on its side, jump up and down on it to make that thing in order. I walked away. I didn't want to know who he was. But the problem was we usually dress alike because we're the same shirts because he wanders off and I have to be able to find him. So everybody in the place would know that I'm with him when he goes, "Honey, look, I fixed it." That's nice, dear. Can we go away now? And then we wander over to the section where the bananas are. Now, what happens here, the bananas are scattered all over the place because people are looking for just the right ones. You know, I like to find a bunch of bananas that have at least 9 or 10 in them. And so I found them, and I turned around, and he's overstacking the bananas and putting them in order. And I went, "Honey, what the heck are you doing?" He says, "Well, I'm getting them all in order so people will see they're nice and neat." I said, "See these people standing around you? They're waiting for you to finish because they think you work here. I just told them you don't work here. Get out of the way." But the bananas were all nice and neat for a whole 2 seconds. Then we go over to the shelves. And you know these pieces of cardboard that are between the cans and things? He decides we need those pieces of cardboard. So he sneaks them out, folds them up nice and neat, and puts them in our cart. I go, "And just what do we need those for?" And he goes, "Well, I'll find something, but they're going to come in handy." Sure enough, they did. He was able to lay them out and fold clothes on them the other day. And everybody, why do you use paper plates? So you don't have to do dishes, right? Okay, he washes the paper plates because he can't do something. You call this obsessive what, dear? Conscientious behavior. Okay, he also has ED. Let me explain that though. One night we were laying in bed watching TV, a nice romantic comedy, and he reaches over and gently caresses my face and my shoulder and goes down and puts his hand on my leg. Oh, I thought, boy, we're getting frisky tonight, aren't we? And then he puts his hand on my other side. And then all of a sudden he turns over and starts watching TV again. I go, honey, what's going on? He says, well, I found the remote. Okay. You know, the other problem we've got,
Easily distracted,
yeah,
please.
easily distracted.
Jeez, give me a break, people.
I could tell a whole bunch of things that he's easily distracted on, but that wouldn't have to do.
No, she's gonna let you hang with that.
Another thing I worry about
God,
is,
you're erasing my
doctors and
memory here.
prescriptions. Now, how many of you folks have prescriptions? Woo-hoo! Everybody has a prescription. Well, have you ever noticed that when you get a prescription, I'm sorry, I gotta put the thing back. Is it hiding me? Can you still see me?
Yeah.
Good. Well, as you know, you pull out a prescription and look at the print on that thing. Can you read that? Okay, I keep a magnifying glass around and I try that. That doesn't work, so I put on my reading glasses. I still can't read it.
All right.
Now, it gives you things like adverse reactions. Now, this is just something that is for a rash. Okay, on here it says, if you get a rash, see your doctor. That's what it was for. But there's another prescription that some men have to use, or I should say want to use.
Want me to help you with that one?
Yeah, honey, come help me with this.
Oh, boy. Things you do for love.
This is my sweet Babu.
You got anything?
Easily distracted, absolutely. This piece of paper will do it right away. Oh, yeah, there's more words on here than the Bible.
The New York Times.
Or the Sunday New York Times, double-sided, 4-point type. Gee whiz.
Want this? What it's supposed to do?
That's it, yeah. I'm glad I haven't read this before.
By the time you get through reading it, I've lost interest.
I even forgot what we were doing.
That's right.
You lost interest, I forgot what we were doing. Well, here's a side effect here. You've all heard this one. If what you took this for lasts longer than 4 hours, you got a problem.
Yeah. Well, honey, if it lasted 4 hours, what would you do?
Hey man, I'm bragging. I'm going to tell everybody. I'm going to wave it from the sidewalks.
Please don't.
But it will be very orderly.
Yes, conscientiously.
Oh, conscientious, of course. Well, you know, we could actually try some of this stuff.
You think? Well, I'll go get the K-Lite jelly.
Well, you know, I think I'll remove my diaper.
What's about the jelly?
I'll hook onto the hydraulic lift.
I'll let pinch my hips and give them a shift.
And I'll lower myself while checking my heart rate. Did I skip a line?
I don't know.
That's the wonderful thing about Alzheimer's. You meet somebody new every day. Hey, you don't have to worry about it, right? You don't have to worry about the heart rate because you can't never be late, right?
That's it.
That's it.
We don't use protection because I'm too old to be late.
That's right. Oh, but when we're done, we usually die.
But not to worry.
Because we can use the
nurse who brings in the defibrillator.
Will keep us alive.
Oh, clear. Clear. We messed that one up really good.
Hey, but we're senior citizens, we're allowed to.
Right. Sexagenarians and septuagenarians have memory problems.
That's right, that's great, I love you.
I'm glad you love me.
Oh, no question about it. Anyway, it's kind of late for you to start over again anyway, right?
Almost.
Almost.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Let's hear it. You know, Phyllis still did her thing about Fang and all of that. He wasn't there. You didn't have to follow. By the time she got done telling you all my secrets, I forgot what the heck my act was. Well, okay, so this is not so spring chicken show. So now we can kind of come clean with the idea that we are senior citizens. You know, I used to hide that when I first showed up because all the people are so young, like Erica and all the other people, you know, they're like Jose Dynamite.
And Patrick.
Tyrell, of course. So anyway, since we have some senior citizens in the crowd, I think they were, although they look really young to me. But then again, who wouldn't? I'm going to be 73 this year. If I can possibly hold on till then, it'll be a significant experience, right?
Yes.
Amen, amen. Well, there are a couple things that happen in middle age that you don't really expect. You know, when you see a cute little girl over there, young lady, not girl, hey, just rules. Young lady, hey, for sure, you know. Young lady, you smile at her, and she looks at you and goes, smiles back and thinks, oh, he must be a friend of my father. Looks at me and goes, oh, maybe even my grandfather. Yeah, that's one of those things. Seriously, folks, I really forgot what the hell my act is. And I think I hear them waving the sign over there, so this is it. But I do have a couple of jokes, all right? I think I got time for a couple of jokes. That some of them I don't think you've heard before. So this woman goes on a bus, and she starts shuffling for her money, and the bus goes, hey, wow, that's a wild-looking baby you got there. And she's all insulted, pays him, and stomps in the back, sits down in her seat, and says to the guy across the aisle, goes, hey, that bus driver insulted me. And he goes, hey, I'm getting tangled up. This is not part of the act. I can't see anything with these bright lights.
Yeah.
Well, they are the LED type, so therefore it's supposed to make you look young. Is it working? Probably not, huh? I'm going to turn into Juan Pablo here. Hola, chica. After all, my name is Rico Moreno, but I go by Juan Pablo. Don't get me distracted. I'm easily distracted.
Has he given the punch?
So, the guy says, hey, okay, go give him some beef. I'll hold your monkey. Okay, so I've got just a couple more minutes here. I got one good one for you. So, Rumsfeld, Cheney, and Bush walk into a bar. So Rumsfeld says, hey, I'll have a B and C. Bartender looks at him and goes, what's that? Come on, it's a bourbon and Coke. Cheney goes, hey, I'll have a G and T. Gin and tonic, you're right. And then Bush goes, I'll have a 15. What's a 15? 7 and 7? Great! Oh, do we have time for one more? Yes. Oh, great. So, this is one of the first jokes I ever told. Well, I haven't said this in over a year. And so there's this guy who comes to Hawaii for a little bit of vacation, a little R&R. And as he headed down to the beach with his book and his chair and his suntan oil, there's this woman that he happens to sit next to, and she looks at him and goes, he's not a septuagenarian.
All right, that was supposed to be funny. Anyway, so she goes, oh, and she starts to try to make some short talk, small talk. And he looks at her, really, give me a break, okay? And so she keeps going. She gets all there and she goes, so, would you like do you like some pussycats? The guy throws down his book, comes over there, starts making mad passionate love to her, sand flying all over the place. When it's over, she kind of goes, well, how did you know that's what I needed? I says, hey, lady, how did you know my name was Cats?
Okay. Well, that was fun. I always think that
Comedy is a combination of therapy and public speaking. So, and I do this mostly because I can train my mind to remember stuff. And that way, I can keep young. Thank you for your time.